Just getting everything set up here. Trying to get it to stay focused. Hello, how's it going? I just need to make sure this is going to stay focused. What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be tying some jigs for an order I just received. I'm going to be tying 4 mustache minnows, and I thought I would stream it because why not? Alright, let's just get started and hope this is focused. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I'm just here to chill and show you how I tie some jigs. Alright, let's get a nice fluffy marabou here. I like to tie these jigs a lot better when I know that they're for somebody who paid for them. Do you take requests on ideas for jigs, like the colors and stuff? Yeah, I could do that. Right now I'm filling out orders, but afterwards I can do whatever I request. And Daryl, thank you. What's up? Alright. This will just give you an uncut version of what I do, because I do clip out a lot of extra things in videos. This will just show you everything. Tie that down tight. You're playing Fortnite right now and watching the stream. Hey, whatever you gotta do. Okay, get some ice dub. Congrats on the 3 wins. FS. Do you prefer the teardrop heads when you're tying, or does it depend on what your goal is? I just use this for the mustache minnows, just because at the end I'm going to flatten the head and just put the eyes on there, and you'll see what a difference it makes. A regular round head is a lot more bulky, and this will have more of a minnow shape at the end. Okay, where is my bodkin? I'm very disorganized. There it is. Yeah, no problem, Yak Shore Outdoors. Okay, split that thread. Put that ice dub in there. Spread it out. Give it a good twist. But yeah, Yak Shore, for a majority of jigs, I like to use round heads. This is pretty much the only jig I use that has the teardrop or tube head. I need a little bit more ice dub. Just gonna dub it right onto the line. There we go. Now I'm going to flatten this head with some pliers. I like to do it now so that it doesn't mess up the line, because if you do this over the line, it will snap it sometimes. Over the thread, I mean, sorry. Okay, where's my... Gotta find my Velcro. Sorry, I should have prepared a little bit better. We'll find it. There it is. Just had to find the Stonfo tool. So we're just gonna brush that out with the Velcro. Go, perfect. Now we're going to move on to the bruiser blend. Thank you, FS. It is cool, but just wait till it's done. It'll be way cooler. Okay, I'm gonna go white on the belly. Spread that out so it's not all in one spot. Sorry, the camera won't stay focused very well. I'm gonna grab some of that dark gray Bruiser Blend Junior. Stack those fibers. Put that on the top side. Okay, pull those back and tie over. FS, I make jigs as well. I haven't done it in a bit, but this spring me and my aunt are going to start selling them, and I'm only 13. That is awesome. It started early. I started tying jigs when I was 12, so that's awesome. I wish you success, FS. Alright, there's our bruiser blend. I'm going to use the comb. Just brush that out. Get any of those extra fibers out. Whip finish. This one, it doesn't matter too much on the whip finish. You just want to make sure the thread is secure enough. We're going to be using super glue and resin to hold it in place, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, before the super glue and resin, I'm going to color it. This orange works great for this pattern. Just going to color the belly. A little bit more. Then I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, just dab the outside of that orange just so it fades. Give it a nice fade from orange to yellow, and it looks really awesome. just going to run our fingers over that. Perfect. And if you're just tuning in, I'm just tying some jigs today for orders. Feel free to comment any questions or comments. I'll be happy to take requests for jigs when I'm done tying these up. But yeah, feel free to be involved. I'm gonna put the eyes on. I'm gonna go with some 5mm yellow 3D eyes. Okay. Put a drop of super glue on both sides. Just grab an eye, glue it right on there on the flat side of the jig head. Put the other one on there. Oh, that was stuck to my thumb. I'm gonna get a new eye because that one's all scuffed up now. Just be careful not to touch the glue. There we go. You can see those eyes are nice and lined up on there. DTF Fishing. I'm 33 and just started to tie, and I've learned a lot from your videos. Wish I would have had a cool hobby like this instead of Pokemon cards and video games when I was 11 to 12. Yeah, I did my share of video games and Pokemon as well. But fishing has always been my passion, so that's number one. Where do you get all your materials? Amazon has practically nothing. I buy most of my materials from Fly Fish Food, which is my local fly shop, but they're also nationwide and they ship anywhere, so feel free to check out flyfishfood.com. Okay, now I'm going to do the resin. So we're going to start with a thick resin. It's thick and tacky. I'm sure someone has already asked, but will we see more rod making videos in the future? Yes, I have been making a lot of rods. I've built probably 50 ice rods this season, and I just haven't had time to turn them into videos, but I do have one that I'm working on right now. I'm just focusing on ice rods mostly right now because it is ice fishing season where I am. Okay, I'm just gonna glob this on here. This will just help us form the head shape. And this is a UV resin, so we hit it with a UV light and it will cure. And use my bodkin to continue forming that shape that I'm looking for. Just want it to look like a little minnow head. Let's see. Up here in Michigan, we have no snow and it's about 47 degrees. Wow, that's crazy. I'm in Utah and it's freezing most days, so we're starting to get some ice. We have some in the mountains, but the lower lakes that have perch and crappie we're still waiting on. This looks like the baby fat minnow jig form, correct? Yes, this jig was inspired by Fly Fish Food's baby fat minnow. I basically just took that pattern and turned it into a jig for spin fishing rather than a fly. so that it has the shape we want now. Just gonna hit it with the UV light. There we go. Yep, that is good. But it is tacky. That thick stuff is tacky, so I'm gonna hit it with the Loon Flow. It's a very thin resin, and it is non-tacky. So I'm just gonna coat the whole head in that. This will just give it a rock hard finish so that it won't chip off and you won't lose any eyes or anything. You want to make sure we completely surround the 3D eyes and just create a nice little head. There we go. Now I'm just going to spin that. Since that thin resin does change shape pretty quickly, I'm going to keep it spinning so that it will be nice and centered. And we're just going to hit it with the light. Okay, there's a few more comments. I'm in northern Michigan. Looks like we should start seeing colder temps soon. Such a bummer that there's no ice yet. Yeah, that's actually crazy because isn't it normally like super cold up there right now this time of year? Like sometimes in the negatives Fahrenheit. I've always wanted to go to Michigan and fish for walleye. I've heard of some monsters over there. Okay, that should be totally cured. Just double checking. Yep, we are good. Non-tacky, hard head. So there's one mustache minnow completed. Just 3 more to go for this order. But let me get this one wet real quick so you can see what it looks like. If you've never seen one of these, it looks so realistic. Alright, here we go. So check that out. These things I sell for $5 on my website. If you want to get some for yourself, go to mustachejigsandflies.com. This guy ordered 4. We're going to be doing 2 in 1/32 ounce and 2 1/16. Dubbing is magic. It is indeed. That ice dub is so amazing just because those little UV fibers in there that are purple, it matches the minnow veins and everything perfectly for little bait fish. I'm going to cure the finish on my bodkin now so I can remove it. Can I ask how you made your website so legit? Well, I use Wix to create the website, and I just watched some YouTube videos on how to set it up. I just chose a cool template I liked and then added some of my pictures and stuff, and it came together really well. I do recommend Wix if you're looking for a website, even though it is not a sponsor. Alright, so that one is done. I'm going to squeeze the water out so it'll dry for shipping. I'm going to remove it from the vise. I'll do one of the 1/16ths just to give you something a little bit different. This one's just going to be a bit bigger. Okay, I wish that camera would focus. All right. Okay, I was given a bunch of Roadrunner heads. If I had $1 every time I've wrapped thread around the swivel, it's incredibly irritating. I know exactly what you mean. I used to tie on Roadrunner heads back in the day. It is annoying, to say the least. Alright, so let's get another marabou. I'm going to be tying all of these in the same color. Hopefully these jigs will catch some big fish for this guy. Okay, make sure that's nice and tight there. Grab some more of that ice stud. Very nice, FS. Glad to hear it. Let's see, there we go. I honestly don't like dubbing loops very much. I like to just split the thread. But if you have bad eyesight, you should do dubbing loops because it can be very frustrating to try to split the thread. Big Planet, hi, watching while eating lunch. Cool, thanks for joining. Okay, dub that right on there. Grab our Velcro. So my grandma said that when I'm done with that game, I have to take a break from electronics for a bit. So have a great day. Yeah, you have a great day as well. Thanks for tuning in. Probably be back later. Sounds good. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. My wife and son are out right now, and my daughter is taking a nap. So basically, I'll be streaming until she wakes up. All right, there we go. Thank you for all the great jigs you tie and share. I really appreciate it. No problem. I am glad that you enjoy. I love to come up with ideas for jigs, and I love when people tie them and make them their own, and I get to see examples of that. It's just awesome. right. Got the white belly on there. Is that UV ice dub? Yes, it is. My favorite dubbing. And then this is Bruiser Blend. I've been tying for about a year now, and I'm still praying for the 360 rotating vise. They are very nice, these rotary vices. So I hope you get one soon as well. Okay, tie that loosely. Spread that Bruiser Blend around. I keep these colors separated. I'll go with the white first just to get it out of the way. And this one is wrapped around the eye, so I'm gonna use my bodkin to remove that. That's an awesome jig. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it. If you didn't see the first one come together, here it is. You can see how awesome it looks. It's kind of bent, but when it's wet, it looks just like a little bait fish. Okay, let's see. There we go, got that cleared. Perfect. Go over that a little more. And I forgot to flatten the head on this one, so I'm gonna have to do it after. But that'll be okay. Let's do a whip finish. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I thought it would be cool to do a live stream just to show you a little bit behind the scenes of how it goes without all the edits of videos. Big Planet, I'm an older retired guy that picked up tying again after many years, and your videos are a great inspiration and birth many ideas for awesome. Well, I appreciate it, Big Planet. That is awesome. I'm glad that I can inspire. Glad that these jigs can inspire some people, even older folks who are more experienced than me. It's just really cool. Okay, let's flatten that. Be careful of the thread. I like to flatten it just so it has a nice flat profile for that eye to go on, that eye. Thomas Brothers. Now, is there not a UV resin? Let me see, there's something blocking my screen here. Is there not a UV resin we could use to hold that wet look of the baitfish jig? That is an interesting idea. I have not tried that. You could probably take some thin resin and just run it across the whole body and just shape it exactly how you want and then hit it with a UV light, and then it will just be a hard jig. You could probably do that. I haven't tried, but that is a good idea. All right, color the belly. Looks like my daughter needs help, so I'll finish this color and go help her real quick. Smear that. There we go. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. My daughter woke up early, a lot earlier than I expected, so I'm gonna have to call it today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want me to do more streams in the future, let me know what you think. Yeah, thank you for watching my videos and watching the stream. And oh, there's another comment real quick. I want to learn to split tail so bad. The split tail jigs are really cool. It does take a lot of time to master that. It took me many jigs before I was able to make it look good. But yeah, keep at it, keep practicing, you'll get it down. Thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next time.